The number one reason traders fail and how to fix it today is because most of the time they don't have a strategy that they fully understand. They're either trading supply and demand or support and resistance and don't fully really understand to where to put their take profit or their stop. They're kind of just guessing on our one to two. They just don't know. I fixed that. I have a solution. Let's get into this video and let me show you everything I'm doing. So let's get rid of my face here. So here's a strategy. I'm gonna get into it shortly. I even have a video in the description below where I go more into it. I created it. I call it NNT. It works in any market, any time frame. I trade live Monday through Friday on the 5 second time frame. I traded live today. I took 2 trades and I ended the day at 2R. I risked $200 per zone, meaning $200 per trade. So I ended the day around $400. Here's the trades. And I traded live. This was live today. So let me show you the strategy. It's so simple. I promise you it's not complicated at all. It's super, super easy. And like I said, if you want more in depth, go to the link in the description and there's a video that I go more into this. So I'm looking for a swing high, swing low, swing high, swing low, swing high. I get a sweep first, then I create a zone after that sweep. I want to tap on the zone and a break of structure after the tap. Then after the break of structure, I want it to reach 1 SCDV. So it can reach 1 SCDV anytime, and 1 SCDV means 100% away from the zone. So this just needs to be one of my requirements before I enter. So the tap, the break of structure, and the 1 SCDV needs to all happen. So after I get all these requirements, plus a sweep of course, then I'll have my entry at 50%. If I get more than 2 taps, then I'm going to take my order off. But if I get 2 taps or less, then I'm going to keep my order on. My take profit would be on the green line above, and my stop would be 1 tick below. It's that easy. It's super mechanical. So let's get into this backtest video. Sit back, relax. We're going to backtest. You can see the date here and the time. Here's my fast forward and play button, and I have the journal here. So I'm going to journal the trades I take. I always do 3 trades or 2 losses. So I hop off if I take 3 trades or I hop off if I take 2 losses. I do this while I trade live. And this is the 5 second time frame and this is the 1 minute time frame. So let's get into this backtest session. And if you have any questions, please ask. I have these lines to help me gauge direction more. I have zones that I've already created to help me gauge direction more. I have a free mentorship where you can use a 3-day free trial and you can just use the trial, gain the knowledge, and then take the course and then just cancel the membership. But I highly recommend you stick to the mentorship because I promise you I'll make you profitable. That's a guarantee. So look, this is not a zone I would take because it's not very clear. I'll leave this up for now until I take a trade. But I see nothing at the moment. I have these candles bright in red just because rewatching my backtest videos, I can see that it's kind of hard to see my candles if they're not a bright color. So yeah, that's basically it. We're just going to be waiting for a clean setup and then we'll take it. But currently we see nothing at the moment. I have initial balance marked out right here. It's the first hour open high and low, and I get the first sweep to help me gauge directions. So see how we're already rejecting it. If we come down, I can confirm that we're bearish, but on the higher time frame, we're bullish. So ideally, you want this to break and close above off a 1 minute candle. I'm trading the 5 second, so this is a high time frame for me. 15 minute is also super high time frame for me. If you're trading a higher time frame, because the strategy works on any time frame, just use a higher time frame than what you're trading to help gauge direction more. And when I say this strategy works on any time frame, any market, I really mean that. You can look for the exact same pattern on every single market, and it even works on Bitcoin. Like it literally works on anything. Okay, so we're just looking for any setups here. We see nothing. And I stopped trading at what was this? At 11 o'clock. Let's put a line there. 11. And then I don't trade until 9:40 realistically, so let's do it there. Okay. I trade this window of time because volatility is the most stable and the strategy works best in stable volatility. And if you have any questions, please ask. I love to help. Even if it's something unrelated, it's a personal issue, just anything trading related at all, I'd love to help you. Even if it's behaviors, addictions to substance abuse, many things. All right, comment it. I promise you I can help you. I have a solution to everything. I've been trading for 6 years, so I literally have honed down every issue in every situation. So look, I see the setup right here. Let's mark it out. See a sweep right here. A tap on the zone. Let's see if we can draw this out. So look, the sweep right here. The tap on the zone. And we need it to break structure, so this needs to break for us to want to take this. So let's get rid of these drawings. I forgot where the other is. So we want it to be 1 standard deviation away. So I can put this fib in here and 1 SCDV. So it needs to reach this 1 standard deviation to be eligible to trade it. I do like this setup because we couldn't break this initial balance and zone above, so it's confirming that we're bearish. But ideally I want it to come down. I don't want it. This is not what I want. If we get too much of a deep tap, then I won't take this trade. Currently, this looks very something I wouldn't take right now. I don't like it at all. If we had no tap and we came to standard deviation like this, let me just show you. So we had no tap, came to standard deviation, then tapped. I still would need the break of structure after the tap. So I still would need it to come down and break structure. So yeah, this is not something we're going to play. I don't like any of this price action here. So let's get rid of the standard deviation here. And then I'll make it red, just so we can use it to gauge direction. Jeez. There it goes. I'll make it green so it sticks out actually. There it goes. Okay. I highly recommend too, if you're watching this, play some music in the background. It's just quite boring hearing me talk and staring at candles. I'm just looking for this setup. And I trade live Monday through Friday. This is what I do on the 5-second time frame. But I do it on Tossep X because it's a lot. I can use micros with Tossep X. So let me get rid of this. Speed it up. Let's see if we can find anything here. So 940 hit. This is where I start taking trades. I normally don't like taking anything before 940 just because like you just get nasty zones or it's just bad price action. It's not good price action. And you know what I noticed that I didn't do? I forgot to get the high and low from London, and I think I already have it. Yeah. Okay, let's just mark it out real quick. It won't take long. So there's one right there. Let's make it. There's one line. Where's the other one at? Oh, it's down there. Okay. There. Sorry, I get the high and low from 3 to 8 o'clock Central Time because we always react to those lines. See, these pink lines are initial balance, the first hour open, high and low. When I notice that London is far away, the blue lines, the London 3 to 8 o'clock lines are far away from the pink lines, I understand that price action isn't going to be favorable on this day. It's a clear indication that we're going to get sloppy price action, meaning that I can know that I can be more selective on my trades. So yeah. Oh look, I see something here. Let me pause it. I'm more likely not going to take this, but let me just show you. We have our sweep right here. Just like look at this example right here. The tap on the zone. We broke structure. And then let's see if it reached standard deviation. I'm pretty sure it did. Let's put this line here. And then 1 SCDV. And it did. So let's find, why wouldn't I take this? This zone below already got mitigated, so it's useless. Okay, you know what? I might take this trade. Let's let it play out. Pause it real quick. I have these fibs here to tell me if it reached 40%. It did not. Put it one tick below. Let's pause it here. Just double check this. So I don't like it if we have 3 taps. So do we see 3 taps here? We have one tap coming up. Do we break structure? 2 tap, 3 tap. You know what? I don't like this just because of the amount of taps. So let's take this order off. Let's see. Failed 50% there, and it hit TP. How awesome is that? It's not something I ideally take, so I took my order off. But I would have been up 1 if I did take it. So this zone below was not something I would take just because we came down to 40% and obviously failed. So I see something that I bet we would react to. Let me mark it out. But it's not something I would trade. Okay. You know what? I need to pause it again. I see zones here. So let's just mark these out. I'm not going to take these trade. All right, I'm going to trade this zone. But more than likely might respect it just because we can see it. Let me show you. So clear sweep right here. Sweep. Tap. Tap is deep. And then after the tap, it broke structure. And then we more likely might fill this out. But I'm not going to take it though. Let me just mark these zones out. This price action is pretty ugly so far. It's not ideal. Okay. Let's let it play out. So there's reacting to that zone. Let's get rid of this right here. We don't need this anymore. I like this. I would take this if we get a tap and break structure. But we'll see what happens. We just might. There's a higher time frame zone right here. It's the exact same setup. You can see this is the bottom of it. It's just a huge zone. It's on the 1 hour or 15 minute. I don't remember exactly. Yeah. So here's that zone I was just talking about. I'm not going to trade it because it's sloppy and it's before my trading times. Do we see anything to the downside? Nope, just this. But we didn't get a clear tap, so I think I would take. And I have these fibs here that tell me where 40% is at. If price comes into here and then touches the blue line, the zone becomes mitigated, meaning that the zone is no longer tradable. So really the only setup I see that I really like right now is this play. But I want to tap, and I need it to break structure after the tap. Do I see anything else here? I do not. So there's our tap on it. Then I need it to break, and I'll be interested in it. It might just do it. It might come and fail this 50%, then come back. But we'll see. I've been watching NQ over a year and 4 months for almost every single day. So price action becomes very predictable. So the one thing I don't like is that the higher time frame is right here. So this zone just becomes more and more invalid. So yeah, we didn't break structure, so there's no need for me to take this play. But look, it delivered. That's pretty cool. Okay, there's this zone right here. This one is holding up pretty strong, so let's keep it up. It's like a magnet. The zone behind it, get rid of. Let's see here. And even if we did break structure and come back to the zone, I would want a strong reaction because the zone above is very magnetized. So normally what you'll see is that it'll come up, wick me out, and then fail TP. But because there's a strong zone above it, and you know it's strong because it's the first flip. See how strong it is? It's still holding. That was very predictable. This happened today on my live stream actually. I had a very similar setup. Okay, did I say anything? Nope. I'm more likely not going to find a setup during the session, just because that London initial balance is so far away from each other. And that's when price action is mostly sloppy. Oh, look, there was a setup that I missed. But I don't really like taking zones within zones. But I'll show you. Here it is. The sweep. I'll try to draw it out. It'll be easier. Sweep. Tap. Breakup structure after the tap. And then that's it. It's all requirements. Standard deviation, 100% away from the zone. Then it filled at 50. And then take profit. And your stop one tick above. And it would have been a winner. Super mechanical. Let's just keep looking. But I don't like taking zones within zones, especially the first flip. I see something, let's pause it. I like this. Let's see where standard deviation is at. Let's hope that we keep our order on for this one. Oops, the wrong one. Standard deviation, okay. The amount of taps does not matter before standard deviation. We start counting the taps after standard deviation for the requirements part. So we have our tap and our breakup structure. And then let's change this standard deviation to 40%. Okay, and then I like it, so let's put our order there. If we get 3 taps on the zone, we'll take our order off. Let's see what happens here. Nothing so far. Oops, sorry. All right. Let's see if we speed it up just a bit. No. Hey, that's not a proper sweep there. There's a play right here, but it's just kind of forcing it. Yeah, the sweep right there. Tap, breaker structure. But it's not ideal, and I don't like the spot that it's in. Price action is just moving sideways. We're not really doing anything. I think the only trade that I saw was the one that, the first one I took my order off on, but I didn't like the amount of taps that was on it. Playing a game of probability, so I want to be selective. So the only play I'm looking at is this one below. And are we still holding this zone? If we break this, we got a 1 minute close above it, then we can confirm that we're becoming bullish, which gives me more confluence for this zone. Do I see any setups? I do not. Yeah, so this is just more indication that we're bullish. This is 50% right here at the bigger zone, but it does not seem like it's gonna come back down. Yeah, price action is not ideal right now. I'm not seeing any setups. Prices got way too far from the zone. Not really interested anymore. Miles away. I sometimes trade 12:30 to 1:30, so I'll mark that out real quick so we can skip to that. Maybe find something. Let me pause this. I see something right now. Tap, breakup structure, sweep. Alrighty. It looks very weak. Let's slow it down. Let's put our standard deviation. SDV, yep, 40%. Put our order at 50. Let's move this right there. Take profit right here. Our stop one tick below. All right. Let's increase speed again. I don't like how this is so far up unextended. Oh, but we got a reaction, so I like it even more now. So we have our 1 tap, 2 tap. If we get a third, this is not something we're going to take. Okay. Oh, prices is going. If it comes and breaks this eternal structure, I have to take it off. Ah, darn it. I really wanted to take this one. Take it off. That sucks. Okay. It's kind of annoying. I really wanted to take the trade here. I can't take it anymore just because there's too many taps after standard deviation. We see anything else here? Nope. Just ugly price action. I'll skip to 12:30. Just maybe we can get some action. I want to leave you with nothing. Let's see if the zone delivers. Oh, it delivered 50%. Take profit. I just don't like taking after 3 taps. I'm very selective. That's how I maintain a 85% win rate. Yep. There's nothing going on. Something here? No. Nothing at all. There's a zone up here, but it's not ideal. Yeah, it failed 50% already. Yeah, there's no tap. It's an ugly zone. There's a zone right here. Oh, but we've already crossed 11, so let's skip to 12:30. Don't want to go too fast here. Okay, we're almost there. Okay, slow down. 12:30. Do we see anything? No, hold on. Do I see anything here? Yes, I do, but it's something of a trade. A very deep tap. It's too deep, to be honest. And then let's mark the zone out up here, just so we can gauge direction for the afternoon session. Okay, 12:30. I forgot to put the line out. 1:30. 13:30. Where is it at? There it is. Okay. Alrighty, let's see if we see any setups here. I wonder if there's any news that I can't see that happened this day. This is the 2nd day of December. December is known for having pretty bad price action. The zone looks like it wants to hold, but don't really matter because we're not trading it. And it seems very, very bearish. I would love this setup if we didn't come in, fail 50%. Normally, you would get a nice setup before the pull down. So just skip this. It's really nothing. I feel like we're gonna get nothing at all. Let's see. So we're reacting to initial balance. The first hour open, high and low. That's what initial balance is. Come on, give me something. Looks like nothing's gonna happen here. There was this zone, but the tap was just like way too little. Yeah, that wasn't really on the zone. What about here? Nope, it's ugly. Wow, there really is nothing. Normally when price action is bad in the morning, it's 2 times worse in the afternoon. Most of the time, not all the time, but most of the time. This is a clear example. Just gonna be chopping. Come on, let's see what happens. So we're just stuck in this range. Do I see any setups? Nope. Nope. Darn, we hopefully might not see nothing. I want to see something. Come on. Nope. I already just a reminder. This is a 5-second time frame, so it might sound crazy, but we're just looking for the same pattern again and again, so it's not as crazy as it seems. Everything's just so mechanical. Yep, zone's holding. Come on. Gonna give me nothing. Oh, hopefully we can find something here. Sometimes a really, really nice zone will get created right after the break. Oh man, it's just chopping. Like you can kind of see it. There's one. But that tap is way too deep. And more likely might fail too. Yeah, there it did 50%. Take profit. Normally after the break, I'll find a nice setup. But obviously it did not because it's so messy. Really messy candles. Drunk candles, that's what it looks like. Wow. I'm honestly surprised how bad this price action is. That's December for you. Well, after 1:30, I can't take any more plays. Oh, look, I see something. Let's pause it. Maybe we can take it. Yay. Nice setup here. I like it too. Let's see where standard deviation is at. 1 SCDV. Oh, I was so close. Please come back down. No, come back down. No. Darn it. Yeah. Okay, see what I wanted was it to at least cross standard deviation, then I would have taken it, but it did not, so I did not take the trade, and it resulted in a loss. That's why I didn't take it, because we didn't reach standard deviation. So I didn't follow my requirements. What about this play right here? Oh no, that's too disgusting. I'm not gonna take that. That's not a clear tap. It might fail though because how strong we're going back up. Yeah, bad price action. Darn. Well, I took nothing this session. What I normally do, if you watch my other backtest videos, I find a play, then I'll journal it right here, then I'll journal the day. So let's 0, risk per trade, 0, manage DD, yes, mental super equilibrium, session, did both sessions, 0 trades, saw one play but took the order off because too many taps. Price action was pretty sloppy. And that concludes our backtest session. If you want to learn the strategy, let's put my face back on here. If you want to learn the strategy, go in the link below. I also have a video like how to be profitable. It talks about more about like behaviors and other stuff. More of like a what to do, like more give you more direction on your path. But if you have any questions at all, ask me in the Discord. I promise you I'll help you and take advantage of the mentorship. But I think that is it. I know there's a lot of information out there that gives you no direction and like no clear thoughts to anything. So I got you. And I live stream Monday through Friday, 9:40 to 11 o'clock Central Time. So, and just like example, I just showed you the P&L. This is see one more time if you want to see it. Here it is. It was only off 2 trades, but yeah, that's basically it. Thank you so much for watching, and stay solid. Your losses should be due only to probability and not emotions. And if you need help with emotions, do the mentorship course. I talk about behaviors and how they can be trained. Okay, enough of me yapping. Thank you so much for watching. See you later.